The tranquility of the Italian Alps was shattered. A passerby, enjoying the crisp mountain air, stumbled upon a sight that would forever be etched into their memory. Discarded along a remote road lay several garbage bags. One bag, torn and mangled, revealed its horrifying contents, a human hand. The police descended upon the scene, their faces grim. The bags held the dismembered remains of a young woman. Who was she, and who could have committed such a heinous act? The victim's tattoos, vibrant and unique, provided the first clue. Investigators released images of the ink, hoping someone would recognize them. The internet, a vast and often unforgiving place, provided the answer. Fans of online adult content recognized the tattoos as belonging to Carol Maltesi, a rising star known by her stage name Charlotte Angie. The news of Maltesi's demise sent shockwaves through the adult film industry and beyond. How could a young woman full of life and ambition meet such a brutal end? Maltesi, a single mother, had turned to adult entertainment to support her young child. She was known for her infectious smile and kind heart, a stark contrast to the darkness that had consumed her. The investigation was only just beginning. The police had a victim, but the perpetrator remained shrouded in mystery. The hunt was on for a monster, someone capable of such unimaginable cruelty. The clock was ticking. Weeks before the grisly discovery in the mountains, Carol Maltesi had vanished. Her last known communication was in January. Now, in March, the pieces of the puzzle began to fall into place. The police, meticulously retracing Maltesi's final days, uncovered a chilling truth. The killer wasn't a stranger lurking in the shadows. He was someone she knew, someone she trusted. Davide Fontana, a seemingly ordinary man, lived a quiet life in the same apartment complex as Maltesi. He was a blogger, a bank employee, a face that blended into the crowd. But behind his unremarkable facade lurked a darkness no one could have suspected. Fontana and Maltesi had been romantically involved, their relationship a complex tapestry of passion and turmoil. Traffic cameras became silent witnesses to Fontana's betrayal. Footage showed him driving Maltesi's car near the area where her remains were found. Confronted with this irrefutable evidence, Fontana's carefully constructed facade crumbled. He confessed, his words sending chills down the spines of seasoned investigators. The details of the murder, as recounted by Fontana, were nothing short of horrifying. He described a nightmarish scene, his voice devoid of remorse as he recounted the events that led to Maltesi's death. The brutality of the crime, the cold, calculated dismemberment, painted a picture of a man consumed by a darkness few could comprehend. In the aftermath of the confession, a new layer of horror unfolded. David Fontana, in a macabre attempt to conceal his crime, had woven a web of deceit. He had used Maltesi's phone, sending messages to her friends and family, creating the illusion that she was alive and well. He even went so far as to pay her rent, a chilling testament to his calculated manipulation. Fontana had meticulously crafted a narrative, a desperate attempt to keep his horrifying secret buried. He played the role of a concerned friend, all the while knowing the truth that lay hidden in the silence of his apartment. The revelation of Fontana's actions in the wake of the murder sent shockwaves through the community. How could someone be so callous, so devoid of empathy? The man who had presented himself as a respectable member of society was, in reality, a monster hiding in plain sight. The investigation revealed that Fontana had also attempted to erase any digital trace of his crime. He had deleted messages, wiped hard drives, and disposed of evidence, believing he could outsmart the authorities. But Fontana's efforts to cover his tracks were in vain. The digital world, like the physical world, holds on to secrets, and the police were determined to uncover the truth. The trial of David Fontana sent shockwaves throughout Italy and beyond. The prosecution presented a mountain of evidence, each piece painting a damning portrait of a cold and calculating killer. Fontana, once a shadowy figure lurking in the background, was now thrust into the harsh glare of the spotlight. The court, in July 2023, delivered its verdict guilty. Fontana was sentenced to 30 years, a punishment that many felt did not fit the horrific nature of his crimes. The judge, however, argued that Fontana had not acted with premeditation, a decision that sparked outrage and disbelief. The brutality of Carol Maltesi's murder, the calculated cover-up, and the chilling lack of remorse displayed by Davide Fontana left an unforgettable scar on the hearts of many. The case served as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life, and the vulnerability of those who live in the shadows of our society. While justice had been served, a sense of unease lingered. 30 years, though a significant sentence, could not erase the pain and suffering inflicted. The memory of Carol Maltesi, a young woman robbed of her future, continued to haunt those who knew and loved her. Her story, a tragic tale of betrayal and brutality, served as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the fragility of life.